Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarahy, and if you're not, welcome back. In today's video, I am so excited to be working with Laura Mercier, talking about their new translucent loose setting powder in the shade Honey. You guys, I am so excited to be showing you guys this new product from them. I am just in love with this loose setting powder. Like, it quickly became my favorite translucent powder. It's that good, and you guys know that I'm a ride or die of the Huda Beauty loose baking powder. It's a long name, but I'm just so like in shock on how my skin looks after this powder. It looks so like no flashbacks, especially when I'm taking pictures on my phone or on my camera. I don't see any kind of flashbacks. It's great for baking. It's great for setting your concealer or setting your whole entire face, which that's what I did in this video. And you guys will see a little bit more how it works on me and how the shade is on me. You guys are just gonna be obsessed, honestly. Like, I'm just gonna tell you right now that this powder, especially in this shade, is just gonna break the internet, and I'm so excited for you guys to get your hands on this loose setting powder. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do like the video, please don't forget to subscribe, and if you guys want to recreate this look, then please continue watching. Alright guys, so first I'm gonna prep my skin for my foundation, and you guys, I've been really loving the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Power Primer. It's really good for if you want to kind of like smoothen your skin and also kind of hydrate your skin. I love it for that, and I like to just apply this anywhere, my cheeks, like that. You see, it just gives like a really nice sheen to the skin. So there we have it. The next step that I love taking, you guys, I swear by this primer. I actually have a backup right here, but this is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer Blurring Primer. Mind you, these primers are silicone free. All of these primers are, which I love. So I take a little bit of it, and what I do is just apply this on my T-zone. Pretty much like to apply this there because it's blurring, and I feel like I have more of, like, my pores are more visible here than any other place. And then obviously the forehead, I love taking this here for that. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. So the foundations that I'm going to be taking today, these are the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundations, and I have them in two different shades. I have it in Suntan and also Golden, and I love mixing these two to bring my, you know, my true foundation. So now what I'm going to do is start to apply this. Like, wow, look at this shade right here. So good. It's so nice too. You guys can see. Bomb. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start to blend. I'm gonna be taking this sponge right here, and all I'm gonna do is kind of just blend everything together. I love this foundation. It quickly just became one of my favorite foundations because of how great the coverage is. And then all I'm going to do is kind of blend. And then don't forget to drag it down your neck. Alright, so for today's concealer, I'm going to be taking the Flawless Fusion Longwear Concealer, and I'm going to be taking the shade 4N. You guys know that I like to conceal first, and then I like to highlight my under eye. So now I'm going to take my sponge, and I'm going to look up and just blend this out. I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is 3N. Like that. And now I'm going to take my sponge and just blend this out. Alright, so to cream contour, I'm going to be taking this Neutrogena Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade, how do you guys ask me, in the shade Chai. And all I'm going to do is just apply that there, forehead. Alright, so now I'm just going to be blending it all out. Alright, so for today's translucent powder, I am super excited to be announcing this right now. I'm like obsessed with this new translucent powder, and I hope you guys are gonna love it too. But the translucent powder that I'm gonna be using today is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, but in the shade Honey, you guys. There is finally a shade that matches tan girls like me, morenas like me. And if you guys don't know what morena is, it means like, you know, like dark skin like me. And I am so excited about this powder today. I've been using it like non-stop. Honestly, on kind of like all my recent pictures on Instagram, I've been using this powder right here, and let me tell you guys, this powder is the most amazing powder. Like, besides the translucent powder, which I have right here, I actually have a new one. You guys will see like the difference. It's the same formula and everything, but this one obviously is a different shade. So let me just open it for you guys, and I want you guys to see. So this is how it looks. It kind of has like a peachy kind of yellowy tint to it, which is amazing for my skin tone. And I'm actually going to be using a new puff to show you guys how it really just set my under eye. And yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, so obviously I'm just going to be applying a good amount. What I do is take the palm of my hand and kind of just get rid of the excess and just set the under eye like that. And as you guys can see, like, oh my god, this powder right here is the perfect match for me. Like, there's no flashback. You guys know that who doesn't love a Laura Mercier translucent powder? I feel like that was like the first translucent powder I've ever used to bake with. Honestly, like, they started the game, and I'm loving this shade, and I'm so happy and so excited for you guys to try the new Honey shade. And as you guys can see, like, oh my god, this does not look like cakey. Like, it just looks airbrushed under everything we just put. And obviously you can set your whole entire face with this. I think I'm gonna do it. Then I'm gonna take more than usual and just kind of bake my nose like that. I'm just gonna let that sit a little, and then what I'm gonna do is, now for bronzer, I'm gonna be taking this Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in the shade number 6, and this is how it looks like. And all I'm gonna do is just take this brush and just really focus this right here. Alright, so I went ahead and did this eye off camera. I know it looks pretty weird, but it's okay because I'm going to show you guys how to accomplish this eye look. For today's eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking these two Dose of Colors palettes, and I love these palettes right here. I'm going to be taking Baked Browns and also Sassy Sienna. I'm going to be taking the Baked Browns palette, and I'm going to be applying these two shades, which are Tea Light and Deserted, and I'm just going to be taking those two shades and just applying these on the crease. So mainly when I focus on more of my face than my eye, I always tend to do more of a lighter eye. I don't go crazy on the eyeshadows. I just want minimal eye makeup for this look. I want to mainly focus on the face. So now I'm going to be taking the Sassy Sienna's palette and taking the shade Foxy. You guys know that I'm just so obsessed with the shade. And then what I like to do is kind of wing this shadow out. And now I'm going to be taking Brassy, which is this shade right here in the palette. Focus this just on the outer corners. Alright, so now that we're done with the eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and take my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and this is in the shade Mad Max Brown. So as you guys can see, this eyeliner looks much lighter than this one. So because I took the Morphe pomade in the shade Mocha, and what I like doing with this pomade, you guys are probably asking like, what? Pomade for eyeliner? Yes, you can do that. But all I'm going to do is kind of like trace it. I'm going to be taking my ColourPop blush. I love this blush right here. This is the Fresh and Peachy blush. Alright guys, so we're pretty much done with the face. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera, and then I'll be right back to finish up the look. Alright, so I already did this eye off camera, so now I'm going to teach you guys how to achieve it like this eye. So I'm gonna apply some individual lashes. I've been just really into individual lashes right now. It's like my thing. The individual lashes that I use are from Kiss, I think. I will have everything down below for you guys, but I'm gonna be using this Urban Decay mascara first so like all my lashes can blend with the individual ones. Apply them individually. I actually have a video up already on how I style my lashes. So pretty much like this. For today's lip liner, I'm going to be using the MAC Strip Down Lip Liner. You guys know I'm a big fan of this lip liner. It's like my ride or die. And you guys know that I love taking my Power Kiss lipstick in the shade Impulsive by MAC. Alright, so to lighten up the center, I always like to do that. I'm going to be taking the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Sand. All I'm going to do is literally just go like that. And then take my ring finger and kind of just blend it like that. Honestly, I have not played with any type of gloss lately, and I feel like today is the day to play with gloss. So I'm going to be taking this Dose of Colors Stay Glossy Gloss in the shade Truffle. Alright, so now that we have our gloss on, I am going to add a little bit of highlights. And what I mean a little bit, I mean a lot. So I'm going to be taking this Persona highlight. This is the Cali Glow highlighter in the shade Zuma. And all I'm going to do is just apply this on the apples of my cheeks. And that's pretty much it. Like, it gives it a really pretty glow. I can go even more harder with this highlight, but I think I want to keep it on the low today. And then with a more smaller brush, what I like doing is obviously have it here on the point of my nose and then drag it up. And then I also like to take this on the highest points of my brows right here. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it for this look. I'm so obsessed on how it turned out. I can honestly say that this powder lives up to the #1 setting powder out there. Honestly, I really love this setting powder, especially in this shade right here in Honey. It's perfect for medium skin tones. And what I also love is that it's not cakey and there's no flashback, especially if you're doing professional photography pictures. And it's also very lightweight. It's finely milled just like the translucent powder, and it just lives up to every expectation that you will ever think of. So, and I will also have a link down below so you guys can go ahead and get yourself the new Laura Mercier Translucent powder in Honey. So make sure to go ahead and check that out. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Bye guys.